watching Football Mania. We are minutes away from, I'm sure, what will be a thrilling second half between Agila and Ceres Lasal. Ngayon, ang Ceres ay mukhang gaining in steam and confidence na pinapakita nila sa atin ang true form ng isang champion team that won the club championships. Pero Agila is showing us also not to discount them. So, Jing, Sadelf, anong mangyayari? Will we expect a penalty shootout or what you think?
Well, with the way what the first half, ano nangyari sa first half, no, medyo hindi natin maisip yung that it will go the distance because these two teams, they've shown na kayang-kaya nilang makascore sa isa't isa, especially Ceres. They've gone into attack mode in the latter part of that first half, and they seem to have addressed their defensive problems, but for Agila, they should feel encouraged na lumalaban sila and they're tied at halftime.
Well, I look forward to a very thrilling second half. Manonood muna ako at mag-e-enjoy. Kayo na muna ang bahala sa ating mga viewers. Joanne Ignacio for Football Mania, over and out.
Thank you very much, Joanne. If the second half is anything like the first half, then we're going to see a spectacular next 45 minutes. Let's take a look back at what happened in that opening period. We saw 4 goals, and the first of which came from Agila, which was a real shocker for everybody watching.
Well, definitely, this was a real shocker, and some poor defending there, galing sa Ceres. This was just a hopeful ball forward, and Tacosalme fails to deal with it. Inunahan siya, just got bumped off ng physical presence ng striker itong Agila. Bacare scoring the first goal there, a good finish and a message there.
But of course, Ceres didn't take long to get back on the score sheet themselves. Yaogo.
That was a good finish there from Yaogo, but this flick, it was put into space, perfectly set up from Dinho para kay Yaogo.
And of course, Agila went back in front shortly after this hopeful ball. It wasn't dealt with by the defense of Ceres.
Well, certainly, this exposed itong problema ng Ceres defensively. And the second goal, 2 players, the defense caught ball watching. Even the goalkeeper, si Michael Casas, also a culprit there. But when Ceres, when they fell behind, they slowly got into their game. And this was a lovely equalizer, a sublime strike galing kay Jason Panhay that tied it all up.
And from that point on, it was really Ceres that was turning up the heat on Agila as that half came to a close. So medyo natuwa siguro ang Agila na nakapagpahinga sila ng kaunti. Pero ngayon, ito na. Second half, what are we expecting here, Sidel?
But definitely a chance for Ceres as well to regroup. That backline needs to talk. So many problems na nakita natin in that first half. Although bumalik na sila, naka-recover. But eventually, they will be judged here in the second half. We're seeing some a difference here. It seems like Soriano is trying to push forward, push further up the pitch, leaving 3 at the back.
Yaogo, always available on this right side. Babagsak ang bola dito para sa Agila, but Eunice Yaogo very quick to recover.
In the late stages of that first half, what we saw really was Ceres going back to their strengths. They started, naging patient na sila in building up. They were not rushing.
Park going central. Huli doon yung pasa.
Ceres just not getting their passing angles right.
Anthony caught out. They're going to launch this one to the right side. Looking for Vagbe on that side. It's been very surprising that Agila has been able to breach this back line so often. Sabi nga natin, naka-isang goal lang sila during the group stage.
Well, it was more of, Ceres disappointing dun sa backline nila. It's not like Agila really created I mean, credit to them. They caused trouble dun sa backline, but those goals could have been prevented. That was more really on the defensive side na naging problema ng Ceres.
Credit to Agila as well, though their defense has held up despite the constant barrage from Ceres LaSalle. Yoon riding the challenge. Contact from the back, Traore. Byung-Jun Yoon has been taking a lot of punishment in this game.
Traore now the designated man dun para kay Byung-Jun. But that's a concern really kay Byung-Jun because he invites contact, no? Kung ikaw ang kalaban, he likes the ball into feet, no? And he's equally adept kung it's played into space.
Marco Poli spills the ball. Chance here for Ceres. That's going to go out for a corner kick. Took a deflection on the way out.
Well, you see the patience there of Ceres. Ito si Kim Din Ho. Another player could have taken that shot. No, as soon as he received it, could have turned and taken a shot, but he went for the better option. Ito si Byung-Jun, but Byung-Jun.
There it is for Ceres LaSalle. The go-ahead goal for them, and it was a free header in the end from the corner kick.
Well, the concentration lapse there from Agila, but what a header there from Kim Din Ho. To the far post ang bola na yon. And Ceres finally rewarded for all their possession, for all their good play. They're finally rewarded. That was a fine delivery. Yan kay Panay, and eto si Marco Poli may have misjudged that one, and that left an empty net, an empty goal for Din Ho to slot home, to head home, and give Ceres a 3-2 advantage.
At mukhang naiiwan talaga si Jin Ho dun sa play na yon. It looked like he might have been the man of Traore.
Oh, and then a poor marking as well. Galing sa Agila.
We've seen Agila get their noses in front. Now the question is, will they be able to peg one back and get back level in this game?
The key here really for Agila is go back to that first half. Find something encouraging dun sa first half na performance nila. And that was when they kept it tight. They stayed focused, they stayed concentrated, even those high balls.
Let's take a look at Marco Poli, the clear man player profile, 20 years of age, a goalkeeper from Italy. And his favorite international team, of course, the Philippine national team, the Azcas.
Yeah, good choice of an international team, huh?
Chance here for Agila to pump the ball into the box, get some bodies. Testing this back line. That's going to go off. Vagbe there will remain with the men in white. Chance perhaps for a long throw. Ceres is able to deal with it. Marco Poli, lalabas. Kindir ang bola para sa Agila.
Kung wala man nag-mark doon kay Jin Ho sa sitwasyon na yon, it may have been his defenders trusting ito si Marco Poli na makukuha niya yung bola. He may have left it. Nagtiwala sila kay Marco Poli na he could have punched it out or could have collected it, pero hindi nga nangyari yon because the delivery was really good from Panay.
Chance here for Ceres, and it looked like he was erased on that play.
And how is that not a penalty there?
Ang bilis ng desisyon ng referee, waving away the protests once again on the ground.
He got flattened. Etong si Byung-Jun. Again, Jin Ho with some good play. Look at that flick. And look at that. He just erased etong si Byung-Jun.
Let's take a look at it from a
totally missed the ball there. Titingnan natin, it looked like Byung-Jun didn't have clear possession of the ball. Yung first touch niya was poor, but
perhaps that was the only thing keeping Michael Manejero from conceding a penalty kick and likely a card, a booking as well for him.
The touch was going away. I think ito si referee natin, si Jeff Liman. He considered that one. But he was really quick on the with the decision. Pagtingin sa kanyang players, no.
He was certainly decisive. And one thing that we noticed about the Ceres Lasal side, pag hindi nabigay sa kanila ang desisyon na gusto nila, get right back up and get on with it.
They don't care. They just want to score again.
Collecting the ball on the left side, he sees the movement in the middle. Masyado na malakas yung pasa.
Panhay that time, just not getting the pass right. But when it comes to depth in the lineup, Ceres with the advantage. Nandiyan pa si Joshua Biloya on the bench.
Grabe nga naman kung pwede kang bumunot ng katulad ni Joshua Biloya just as an addition to your side.
And he's really a regular starter sa team na to. Ito si Joshua Biloya, but a decision.
Here comes Yoon. He's brought down there. He's out for a goal kick. You have to question a decision like that, Sadelf. If you feel as if the player goes down,
you have to take a look at that again. That happened really quick. Alvin Perez. That touch was far away, and Perez he didn't get any contact there on Byung Jun, but hindi naman Byung Jun just lost his balance there. It was a poor touch galing sa kanya.
Out wide to the left side. Couple of bodies to aim at.
A crucial touch there. Galing kay Eric Strom.
Needed to get a touch there.
And surprisingly, it's a goal kick. Oh, offside rather.
So offside call. Marco Poli is going to send this one upfield. So 2 plays in a row where Agila would have been holding their breaths. Still looking to nick a goal here is Agila. Chance for Ceres here. They have the numbers going forward. Medyo mabigat yung pasa. Traore took some contact before receiving that ball. Play goes on. Not too much to aim at. Sinubukan hanapin si Jinho Park.
The Ceres attack. Medyo nagpahinga sila dun. Because nobody was in the box to aim for except for one player. Ito si Jinho Kim.
And that is cut out well, pero hindi na control na maayos. We're going to see a substitution now. Eunice Yaogo is coming off. Papalitan siya ni Hyung Min Sim, and we take a look here at Yaogo's work in the game.
Sim, a reliable left back, entering the game para kay Yaogo, who scored the first goal. It's a great strike galing kay Yaogo, and it looks like he found a home here sa Ceres.
You'll certainly be happy with his performance tonight. Like you said, medyo reborn siya dito with Ceres Lasal, really given that freedom to attack. Cross from Angelo Manasiga, and that's a dangerous one, and that's poked home for Ceres' 4th goal.
And again, Paulie caught out there. Fails to handle the high ball It's been his inability to handle those crosses that's giving Agila problems. And Panhay, just the quickest to react there sa far post. But again, a lovely move here started from by Byung-jun. It takes it first time etong si Angelo Marasigan, that cross. And Marco Poli spilling the ball at the worst possible area. And etong si Jason Panhay just getting the easiest of chances to slot that one home. And Ceres looks like it's going to run away with this match now.
Minsan ka na makakita na nakaka-score, naka-studs ha. Studs yung tumama. Jason Panay. Great technique from him just to poke it home.
But you see, it was an empty net though. Kaya medyo napadali yung trabaho para sa kanya.
Marco Poli. We've seen him make some stops in this game, pero may mga instances talaga na medyo shaky ang ating young goalkeeper para sa Agila. And once again, that ball perhaps could have been held on to.
Oh, and two crosses actually here. In the second half, he failed to deal with it, and those two crosses led to goals para sa Ceres.
You can see just how important it is to be secure in that area. And to be fair to Marco Poli, it was a very good cross mula dito kay Angelo Manasigan, one with a lot of pace.
Oh, but the thing is, it was already in his hands, no? Nahawakan niya na yung bola.
Brought down outside the area.
Very unlucky there. Itong si Alvin Perez, natawagan pa siya ng foul. Ito si Jinho was trying to lay off into that space na wala naman sumusunod na tao.
Alvin Perez.
Instead of losing the ball, they earn a free kick.
Kailangan mag-ingat dito ni Alvin Perez. Nabigyan na siya ng dilaw kaninang first half. And quite a few players from Agila walking the tightrope. And Jason Panay over the ball. No surprise there. It looks like it's nicely set up for a left foot. Just might be able to complete his hat trick here. Of course, Byung-jun Yoon over the ball as well para sa Ceres. Panay! This time diretso sa wall ang kanyang tira.
Panay unable to get the height that was needed to get past that wall, unlike in his goal earlier.
Switching the play nicely here, spotting space. That's a good run to break away. He's continuing here. Chance for a shot. That was good work from Eric Strom from Agila.
Well, I failed to mention itong pagpasok ni Sim, Youngmin Sim, really was to shore up that back line. He's playing left back, really his natural position. A very young player, 17. And that allowed itong si Jalsor Soriano to really move forward, play on the wing, on this right wing, utilizing the energy itong si Jalsor Soriano, itong Ceres, and si Coach Aligo.
Si Michael Manejero ilalabas na ni Coach Ramon Rojas. Papalitan siya ni Julian Rojas. A bit of a shuffle here for Agila for the final 30 minutes of our match.
Julian Rojas coming in. He's going to play at the middle of the park.
At 4-2 here, Sedef, what are you expecting to happen in this game?
Well, with Ceres growing in confidence, and also, andun na eh. They found their rhythm actually etong Ceres. And it's going to be spell trouble then para sa Agila when Ceres utilizes the depth in the squad that they have, because there are some really, really capable scorers doon sa lineup nila.
Always seeming to get in the way is Oladipo Okunaya of Ceres Nasal. been clogging up that midfield, and here he is again. Always very aware defensively para sa kanyang koponan. Okunaya. There's probably 4 plays in a row where he's gotten his foot in the way of an Agila attack.
Well, he's a good player to si Okunaya. He's very clever on the ball, and he likes to break up those attacks just in front and protecting that back line.
Hindi nga natin siya na-mention ang buong first half,
Oo.
but he does the dirty work for his side.
And he does the job. But he may not be, he may not be the type na, he can be safe a little bit with his passing, but initially that initial ball from midfield, sa kanya talaga galing.
Another substitution. Marco Poli being pulled out now. Papalitan siya ni Benito Rosalia Jr. Marco Poli has had a rough day para sa Agila.
A rough evening para sa kanya.
Benito Rosalia Jr. taking his spot in between the sticks.
Benito Rosalia, he's played for Navy in the past here sa UFL.
Great pass here, and he's going to be tested immediately upon making his way over to the Agila goal. Great ball on the left side, and that's a great touch to get away. Fires! It was spilled initially by Rosalia.
Might have been too ambitious there from Prince, pero natakam siya sa bola it was a lovely ball out of the back, and his first touch was parang sinadya na yung first touch niya para itira dun.
Through the right side. It's been a while since Agila have had a significant attack against Ceres. Sort of the vigor that they had in the first half starting to dry up in this second. Pero mahaba pang oras natin dito. 25 minuto ang natitira. Para sa Agila na makabawi, makahabol. Benito out very quickly. Has that in his hands. And perhaps you're seeing now the difference between the two keepers.
Well, Poli really, kanina, it looked like eto si Poli, he had problems collecting those crosses. Ang eto naman si Rosalia, he's trying to get at it early, trying to collect the ball early para maiwasan yung trouble. But here, his midfield getting overrun.
And look at that! Into the back of the net once again, deflected in. It seemed like off an Agila player. But Byung-Jun Yoon was the man who created that goal for Ceres. Just beating player after player to find himself on the end line.
That close control there from Byung-Jun. He easily beats the man, and it was deflected in off the foot of
Alvin Perez.
But actually, si Byung-Jun was looking for a cross para kay Jin Ho. He was in the middle waiting, but certainly now yung class ng Ceres lumalabas na, yung quality ng team na to.
One of the worst feelings for a defender is to put the ball in your own net. You can't really blame Alvin Perez for that goal.
Full credit actually really to Byung-Jun Yoon. He deserves a goal here sa laban natin. He's been causing problems para sa depensa ng Agila.
It's perhaps one of the reasons why medyo tentative itong depensa ng Agila.
They respect him, no? They don't want to close him down because he is too tricky.
He's been a player who's taken a lot of shots in this game, and he's taken another one to his leg, it looks like.
He's tricky. He's got quick feet, and
you have to like
ang composure niya when he has the ball is really tremendous.
And the demeanor as well. How many times has he been chopped down? Eh, hindi siya masyado nagre-reklamo, tayo agad. Here he is trying to keep possession for Ceres. Strom breaking free on the left side, going on one of those rampaging runs. Once again, he's taking on the entire Ceres team.
Well, that's not going to cause trouble. Kung ikaw ang Agila.
Chance now for Ceres. Chance to add to their tally, and that's a block by Benito.
Benito Rosalia staying strong that time. But that, again, that was a fine sequence galing sa Ceres.
Soriano thwarted by the keeper. Player down for Agila. We're gonna take a look once again here.
And look at that. Ito si Dinho Kim releasing down that right side. Ito si Jalsor Soriano. He got it cleanly in his right foot. And the strike, he got good enough contact, but Benito Rosalia just good enough there. Strong enough para mapigilan yun.
Substitution dito para sa Agila. 12 coming into the match. That is Stefano Ramon Luigi Abad. At papalitan niya dito Franklin Gaston Elundu. A chance here for Abad to make an impact in the last 20 minutes of the match. That's a great pass to find a teammate on the right side, pero hindi na kolekta. And he has remained down here after delivering that pass. The man who has scored 2 goals para sa Agila. You got a feel for Olayemi Victor Bacare.
Well, he's been largely quiet after those 2 goals. He's not been getting the service that he needs to be effective. And, you know, for Ceres, once nung nasolusyonan na nila yung problema nila sa backline nila, nung naayos na nila, nung na-organize na nila yung area na yun, no, that gave the attacking players confidence na no, they can push forward and hindi sila problema sa backline nila. There will be no uncertainty dun sa backline, and that just translated to plenty of goals para sa kanila.
And certainly that confidence going forward is there, and you have to say it's very entertaining to watch how freely they go forward.
Oh,
and
the players swapping places, swapping positions all over the place. No, and it's unpredictable. You know, it's a problem for teams, but you know it's hard to do. No, and daming they have to be very, very intricate. And you know, if you're playing at a competition like this, you know, and you're facing quality sides, you know, napakahirap gawin yun.
Only a few teams in the UFL capable of playing that style.